Hi, welcome to the webinar today. My name is Orpheus. I represent the product team at Upstox. So, welcome all for joining. Uh, so, today's webinar will be a new product that we have come up with. So, it's actually a bridge for Amibroker, and you can actually integrate Amibroker to Upstox web. So, before I start with that, as you know, we are a broking firm, and in the last 1.5 year we are inclined towards building up in-house technologies. So we actually came up with the pro Android platform for the mobile users, then we came up with iOS, and then after the web, and in the we actually launched API trading as well. So anybody wants to integrate uh, our API, so even that is possible. So if you want to find a link, if you want to build your own front end, then this is the place that you need to actually go and visit. So this is basically, you want to have your own front end and you just want to use Upstox for placing your orders. Then it could be like a script based trading, or you want to build your own UI. So even that is possible, not a problem. So over here you can see this is a new product that we have come up with. It's a bridge for Amibroker. So you can click on this. So once you click on this, you will be taken up to this particular page. This is what all the information we have for this particular project. So how Amibroker Bridge works is, we link your Amibroker to Upstox and fire signals from Amibroker. So whatever signals have been generated from Amibroker, that will reflect in your Upstox web application, and based on that you can actually make a final call and place the orders there in there itself. The best part about this product is the ease of use. So if you can just go below over here, this is the UI that you will be seeing. So in this UI there is something called as signal. So in the signal, whatever signal is generated from Amibroker, it will reflect here, and just at one click it is possible to send the orders. So you will also get the history of all the signals into this particular list. So before we go into the entire demonstration, I'll just tell you that to enable this feature there is a pricing of 500. So you need to pay a price of 500 for enabling this, and you can open an account if you don't have an account. If you already have an account, then you can just click on this developer portal and it will bring you to this particular section. So with this particular section, you can just log in with your Upstox login credentials, and you will need to create a license key. So there is something called as a license key concept, which is a uniqueness, and based on that particular uniqueness, we actually identify that the orders are coming from your end. So this license key actually uh, this actually has your client ID mapped in some or the other way at our end. So for getting this license key, you need to have some balance into this particular section. So you can actually go into this billing section. I have currently have a balance of some amount. So if you want to do it, then you can just input 500 here and click on the credits section, and it will open up the gateway for the payment, and then you can just add those payment to like internet banking or debit or credit card, and instantly it will start reflecting here. So once it starts reflecting here, it will make an entry here saying that 5000 has been uh like it is available now into your account. Once that 500 rupees is like available, you can just go on the create app button. You can click on this. You need to click on this Amibroker bridge, and then you will see two options available out here. One is the interactive API, the other one is the market data. So if you are actually using Amibroker, then you might be knowing that there is some data that you need to have to run the charts on your Amibroker platform. So the market data we are currently not providing. We are currently working on it. Soon that will be available as well. but you will get the interactive API. So whatever, or if you want to place orders, so for that this API can be used. So as of now, basically you can just click on the create button and your license key is generated. So as of now I have a license key, so I will go into my dashboard and it shows that Amibroker is already there, and this is my license key. You can click on the copy and you can use this particular license key. Now the best thing is the important thing is like, if you want to extend your particular license, then you can just go into the edit button and click on the extend button and it will just get extended. But there is a certain process to go through this. So we have actually create a get started button here. So once you click on this, this will redirect you to a page that's actually linked to the knowledge base section on our website. So once you click on this, it will open up to this particular page, which is actually a walkthrough and a step-by-step process about how to get started with the Amibroker. So currently we have done up till this particular step of generating a license key. So once you have a license key, you need to actually set up your Amibroker. A connection, a plugin connection should be set up with Amibroker. So for that, you need to first check whether your system is a 32-bit system or a 64-bit system. Then you have to download this particular, from this particular file there will be an exe that will get downloaded. You have to install that exe. That's actually an installer just to see whether the basic requirements are there to like the communication that needs to be done within Upstox and Amibroker. It just checks that and all the required things are available then and thereafter. Then you need to download this DLL file. If it's like a 64-bit or 32-bit, whatever, you can just click on this. It will be a folder that will get downloaded. You need to copy the folder and paste it into a certain folder. So the process is mentioned here. So you need to click on the, you need to right click on the Amibroker icon. Then you need to click on open file locations and just paste this folder into this plugin folder. Once this is done, you need to restart your Amibroker application if you are actually running it currently. As but if you're going to start it fresh, it will ask you for a certain certification. You need to just click on OK, and then that it is like ready to use. So the another step is like, you can just verify it. You can just I will just show you. I'll just switch my screen to Amibroker so you'll be able to see that. Just a second. So this is my Amibroker section. Over here, just go into this. Uh, just go into this. I'll go into plugins, and this shows that Upstox EFL plugin is available here. So once you do that activity, this particular tells you that Upstox is now enabled. It is like connected to it. Now the only thing that you need to do is like use your license key for placing the orders. So I'll just take you again back to that particular page where I can explain you more about how to do it. So on this particular page itself, so we have done the integration part and everything. Now we'll start with Amibroker. Now once you go into the Amibroker software, you might be having your own strategies and you might be backtesting them or whatever, and you want to generate signals based on that particular strategy. So whenever a signal is generated, when it says like you want to send a buy order entry or a sell order entry, there is a certain format that you need to follow while sending up the signals. So there is a CSV format that you need to send, which is here. This is how our backend is designed. So you need to send the things into this particular structure. So the signal, once the signal is generated, these are the things that which have been sent to the Upstock servers. Now this is a license key that we generated from this particular section. So this is a license key you need to send when you try to place an order. So once you place an order through this particular thing, this will reach our backend servers. It will identify you as a customer and it will send the signal further to your Upstox web application. Then there is a certain symbol format that you need to follow. Then you need to also import whether the transaction is on a buying side or selling side, and all the rest important things. Now, how to do it? So I'll just switch you back to my Amy Broker page, so Amy Broker platforms. So here it is. So this is a chart, dummy chart that I have, but I have the signals written here. So this is how it should look. So normally, your strategy and everything will look something like this. If you are actually running a strategy, then this is the code base for some AFL, and this is how it will be. And in between, if there's some signal coming up, you need to paste that particular thing in, and whenever the signals get generated, the query will be fired, and that will reach our servers. So as of now, I've not written any of the things because we are not running any live data into this. So just based on the click, I keep on getting signals to my particular Upstox account. So what I'll do is, like, I'll do a complete demonstration about how it works. So I will share the entire screen so it becomes easy. So this is my Upstox account. So currently I am logged in into my account. So this is currently you're able to see all this signals. This option is available. If you can see, if you whenever you log in, you'll get this kind of a page where there are various workspaces. But at the end, there is a fixed workspace which is located here. So once you hover on it, it says as Algo Lab. So once you click on this particular workspace, all the signals are generated. So this is the section of all those signals available here. This is your order book, which is important for you to know that what all orders have been placed. And this is your position book. If you want to monitor your positions, how much M2M you're getting generated in that particular position, and what is the net quantity and all that stuff. So whenever a signal is generated, it will actually show into this particular section. If you can see, whenever I hover around it, some buttons get activated so that you don't have to click and do any activity. So once you hover on it, that particular button gets activated and you can place the order. So whenever I just do a random click from this particular section, and you see that signals have been generated here. So if I just click something, so I'm just clicking once, and this is, if it's like animated in the green, so that means a buy signal is generated. If I do something on a red, so I'll send a sell order entry from here by putting this as sell. Click on the apply button, and it shows, like, I click on this, and this shows highlighted in red. There is also a sound that comes whenever a signal is generated. So even if you're around your system and not exactly in front of system, you will get to notify that there is a signal that has been generated. So that will make you alert in some way that you need to take an action upon it. So there are various ways of placing an order. Once you receive a signal, it will look something like this, that whatever has come from there, it will reflect here. Then you can actually, if you want to see a detailed view of this particular thing, you can just click on the details and you can check the depth or whatever you want to. Then the other way is, like, if you want to edit this signal in some way, you can click on the edit button and you can modify it and send. If you want to say, if you want to place a order direct, so you can click on this, and it only asks for a final confirmation that you want to send this particular order. You click on this and the order is like sent. Then if you can see, I just the order got completed, and here it shows complete. Then it has got added here as well. Now if you want to place an order, you don't want a confirmation for placing order, you just want to do it at one click, so even that is available. So we have something called as one click trade. You need to click on this button and just activate this, because this will go at one click, so one confirmation has to be done. So whenever you click on any of the buttons, so I'm just clicking on the sell button, and the orders are getting placed. So I don't have to actually do any confirmations. So the best thing about this is like any order has been generated, you will see the signals here. Let's do it at a quick random pace. So my signal has been generated, I've seen the signal is there, I'll just click on this particular thing and my order just goes, just gets triggered then and there itself. So this is that quick. This is semi-automated. You can we have not automated it, so this is a semi-automated process. But the thing is like the UI and everything is so user-friendly that it shows that after how many seconds the signals have been generated, and it gives you actual activity like what is the difference, what is the gap between one signal and the other. So it will also show you the total number of signals that have been generated at the top, and at the end of the day we delete all the signals out here. If you want to do any manual activity like doing your, if you want to square off this particular position, you can just right click and do a square off or a position conversion from here itself. So this is how you can use the algolex section, and you can place the orders. Now when you get started with this, this will be a fixed workspace. You won't be able to add any of the widgets to this. So because we have just given you the important widgets out here only, like the order book and the position book. But if you feel like if there's any other widget that which is like very important for us to add, you can actually add that. You can just write on the comment section and we will look after it. And this particular algolab is now available if you want to purchase it, and if you want to go ahead you can actually do it. Now one more thing is like if you want to get in touch with the entire community at Upstox, like it could be any of our traders or something, we have started a forum. So this is the forum that we have started. So it is available on upstox.com/forums. You can actually visit this particular section, and we have created three different sections. One is for API, the other one is for general discussion, and the other one is for bridge to Amibroker. So you can keep on posting your questions if you want. If there's anyone who has a question and you have an answer to it, you can even answer that, and you can actually share the contents which are actually required for your trading. So this is all that we have from this particular section. For Upstox API, we are soon going to in the next week, this weekend basically, we are going to launch the Python library as well. Currently, we are only live with Node.js, but Python will also be available by this weekend. So you can actually use that as well. So any questions you have, anything you have, you can just write to us, and we will try to answer that. You can in the if you feel like if I have missed anything, you can just refer to this section which is there is it is available on the knowledge base, and you will find the entire walkthrough of how to go about using the Amibroker bridge. Thank you all.